Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Shield. And I keep like going into Pokemon to fly, because I'm like, Roxette, fly me there. It's like, there I am, like hanging on to this little flying squirrel. In the last part, we got all of the footprints that we need for, and I'm also going to turn off the internet now, because otherwise the kind of lagginess is going to drive me crazy. But in the last part we got all the footprints needed to help Professor Sonia do her work. And in this part we are going to present the evidence to her. Iron Will Pokemon, 100%, 100%. So then she'll use this, like, power spot detector or something again. Like, I don't get where she gets all this technology from or whatever. The trusty Pokemon Finder is what she has. Found the frigid sea, cavern Pokemon in the cave, the grass on So wow, well no, I was going to like make like a snarky joke, but on second thought, I think I would end up coming across as more stupid than I'm trying to make the game look. But yeah, so basically now that we've talked to her about that, we can find these like these 3 legendary Pokemon just walking around. So even though again, I'm not going to be that mean to the game, because at least this is like somewhat fun. This is like compared to Calyrex, compared to that Calyrex garbage, like this is still way more fun than any of that, so I'm not going to complain. But yeah, we were able to see the Pokemon's footprints, but apparently where they are walking around the whole time. But apparently we need to talk to Professor Sonia in order for them to just appear walking around to us and be visible. So, as far as I know now, we should just see the Pokemon walking around. Whatever its name is, Virizion or whatever. I can never even remember their names. I think it's like Verizon, Virizion, Terrakion, Cobalion or something, I think. Is that what it is? I should be able to see him just like walking around here. I don't know where he is. I think this is where he's supposed to appear anyway, isn't he? I remember before on my previous file just seeing him walking around. Also, I think I'm going to be able to do like the exact same strategy with them as I did with the Reggies, where I just use Iggy and they're not able to do anything. Like at least I think I'll be able to do that for, maybe not for like whatever the one is that does the rock type attack. There it is, okay. Maybe not the rock type one, but I think for this one, the grass one and the steel one, I think I will be able to. Because as far as I know, they just all know, like, Sacred Sword, and then, like, an attack of their type. I'm gonna try the Quick Ball. Like, it's worth giving it a shot, you know? Nope. Oh well. It's like, for the one time it ends up working, it'll be worth it. Well, there we go, Static. Like, I wonder how, like, will Acrobatics kill it? Hopefully not. Of course it does, like, I swear, Roxette, you're too powerful. You're way too powerful. The good thing is, I think, like, all we need to do is just fly again. And we'll be able to, like, re-encounter it. Once we, like, reload the area, we should be able to encounter it again. I believe, anyway, don't quote me on it. Oh, there it is. It's always here. Okay. I don't know. Like, these things... Yeah, Virizion. That's its name. Like, these Pokemon, I just, like, don't care about them. They're just, like, so insignificant to me. Like, it's like... Yeah, they're, like, these, like... What are they? Deer? Horses? Something? I don't know. Yeah, static will get you again. Well, this time I'm going to like play it safe and use Volt Switch. Acrobatics is obviously just too powerful. Like, did you ever think you'd see the day where like Emolga would just like take out a legendary Pokemon in one hit? Like, but it's a powerful move. Like, that's the thing. Like, I think like not being able to hold a an item, like a held item, is a small price to pay to be able to have like a 100, like it's a 110 power move, right? It's a 110 power move, along with like same type attack bonus. That means it's like a 165 power move, right? To be able to do like a 165 power move just like that, you know, like it's just so worth it, you know. And then you couple that with Emolga's speed, which is actually quite good. It's like, what do you have to complain about? Sorry, there was like a phone call coming through, but I'll call them back. What I'll do is, like, after I catch this thing, which is hopefully now. Yes? No! So, Virizion, let me get this straight. You prefer to sit here for however many turns, basically doing nothing, because all you can do is raise your stats, and you're never going to defeat Shedinja, rather than just getting into the Pokeball. Yeah, I guess that's where you're at, okay. Now I understand completely. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't care about these Pokemon. I feel like Generation 5 and 6, they just went like completely over the top with the legendary Pokemon, expected people to care about them. And it's like, I don't. It's like, look at this thing. It's just like a weird green deer. It's like, what is there to like about this Pokemon, you know? Like, there's very little to like about it. It's just like a green deer. It's like there's already another Pokemon that's a grass-type deer. There's like Sawsbuck. And then that's the thing, like, when you compare like this like really boring, bland, mediocre, bargain basement legendary Pokemon to a Pokemon like Sawsbuck, it's like Sawsbuck is so much cooler. It has like some unique quality to it where it just like has an interesting design, you know? Like, Sawsbuck is just a cooler version of this stupid, boring green thing. But anyway, that's beside the point. Joe, what, I'm not even going giving them a nickname because they don't deserve that much screen time. They're so boring. Anyway, it's time to call that person back. Sorry about that. That was pretty much just my mother calling me to see if I want to go on a walk, and as I said in one of the earlier videos, that's exactly what I planned to do, so I'm perfectly happy to have some company. I'm just going to like heal Roxette. So now we are going to find our next one of these boring Pokemon. I'm so like dismissive, but you know what? They deserve it, you know? It's They deserve it because it's just like, whatever, you know, they're just so like phoned in, you know, they're just like, I don't know, like that's the thing, like I feel like really, when does it make sense to have like all those legendary Pokemon in the game when they're not even as interesting as just the regular Pokemon, you know? Do they even deserve to be called a legendary Pokemon then? I think not, you know? Like, I really don't think so. By the way, this is a really cool area here. This island in the middle of the the kind of ice flow area. Here's the next terrible gift. At least this one looks like somewhat interesting, but still, it's just like a big ugly goat. You know? Will I try the quick ball? again, this thing, like, what's it going to do to me? A fighting type attack that I resist, or a steel type attack that I resist, you know? I'm not scared. No, it's worth a shot. It's worth doing it, you know, it's like... And this might even paralyze it anyway, so... Or at least reduce its defense. Oh no, the hail! The hail! The stupid hail! Oh, but I know what I can do about that. I know exactly what I can do about that. I can bring in Sufshan, because Sufshan will be able to take away the will be able to take away the effects of the hail. Will I go for acrobatics? I'll try it. So I feel like now what I should do, so this is going to be my strategy now, is I wait and let the hail do some more damage to it. So I'm actually just going to like heal Roxette a little bit. So this is my next strategy. So my original strategy was I was going to use Iggy, because I don't think this thing can hurt him. Like, just like with Virizion, I don't think that this Pokemon has any attacks that can actually hurt Iggy. So, I'm just going to use Thunder Wave again. But now, because of the hail, because obviously what'll happen if... What could happen is that the... Oh, thanks, Roxette. It must have been love, but it's over now. It's like, oh... Like, I think now, the right thing to do is to bring in Sufshan, because Sufshan's Cloud 9 will stop the hail. Yeah, there we go. Sufshan's Cloud 9 will stop the hail. And then we can actually... have some sort of opportunity to catch this thing without it accidentally being killed. So there we go. What a useful, like, I thought about this. I think I mentioned this even yesterday when I saw that Sufshan had Cloud 9, because I remember that being something that I found challenging about catching Galarian Articuno, because Galarian Articuno isn't an ice type anymore, it's a psychic type. So I remember it being challenging to be able to whittle down its HP and still have the time to try and catch it before the hail would just take it out. So I remember, like, I think I even mentioned that yesterday when I saw that Sufshan had Cloud 9, because, like, that's so useful for situations like this where you know it's going to be like a long battle. You know it's going to be like a long battle, and you can't really afford for the other Pokemon to faint because of the hail when you're trying to catch it. Will this kill me? Oh my god, is it dead now because hail is going to return? No, it's still there. Okay, so what can we do now? We can bring in Count Dooku. We can use Rain Dance. This is my next play, right? It's all about the Pentiums, baby. Oh god, okay, it's dead. Great. I think I put up a good fight, considering the situation we were presented with. Well, there we go. I knew it had to work eventually. I wasn't even like commentating because I was like, this is never gonna work. But there we go, alright. The Iron Will Pokemon, it doesn't deserve a nickname. If it was up to me, I'd just call them all mud. Well, there we go. Time for the last one, I guess. I was made in a lab. I was born in a cave. It's gonna be over here, next to this big tree. But yeah, I'm happy with how this is going so far. I think Moltres was the one that gave me the most difficulty out of any of them. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with how the rest of the legendary captures have been going. If I can even find this one, by the way. Is he over here, maybe? Yeah, there he is. Okay. Yeah, same strategy, but again, I think I'll have to use the slab, return the slab. Do you know what this guy looks like always when I see him? It just looks like, well, let's try the quick ball again first, actually. Just in case. Nah, oh well. Once is enough, you know, I can't complain. What this thing looks like is that one guy that's in Devilman who like turns into like he turns into like a big like thing. I don't know what to describe it as. He looks like a big ox. Like, he looks exactly like this thing when he transforms, and then he combines himself with the harpy woman or whatever, and they merge, they DNA digivolve into this other one, into basically like a centaur almost. And they have like the coolest death scene ever. That's like there's a lot of memorable moments of Devilman, but like that whole battle and then their like death scene is like one of the most memorable for me anyway. I love how this thing is paralyzed and it's still faster than me. What does Justified do? Oh, it's when it's hit with a dark attack, its attack goes up. That's not great. But it's like, I don't want to hit it with anything else in case I just outright kill it. Like, maybe one Shadow Claw would have been alright, but considering it probably has a good defense, but I didn't want to risk it. We're on such a roll at the moment. Also, it has like derpy eyes. Like, whatever what it is about it, its eyes just look silly, you know. Okay. Terrakion, be a good boy and get in the Ultra Ball. It puts the lotion in the basket. Apparently not. It puts the lotion in the basket. But yeah, like that whole scene, that whole scene and like all of that whole battle and then their death animation is just like so memorable. I think because like, I think primarily because you really feel like how do I like word this? You really feel like everything's like on the line, you know. You feel like, okay, there's a chance that this is actually a challenge, you know, especially since like it comes off like the previous scenes where like his family home is targeted, you know. So his family home is targeted and by extremely dangerous demons or whatever, or devils. So then, like, you feel like, okay, there's a chance, like, this is actually going down to the wire here, you know? And I feel like that's why it feels so good. And technically, he doesn't even win that battle, you know? He wins by default, really, more than anything, you know? It's not a clear victory, which is, again, one of the reasons why it's so memorable, I think. Also, I love how the one time I want to use Stone Edge, it misses, and this thing this ox, like, uses it 4 or 5 times and it hits every single time. So I'm grateful for that. Also, its attack can't even go any higher, but I suppose I played a part in that as well, hitting it with Thief. It's funny, that ability Justified, I see it, and I feel, and I see that it's like an option, for example, for, like it's something, like, technically, like, it's one of Lucario's possible abilities and things like that. And I see it, and I'm like, that's such like a waste of time. It's so situational. Like, how often do you actually get hit with a dark type attack that will actually come into effect? Wouldn't you know it, here we are. Old Terrakion is able to benefit off of it fine. It puts the lotion in the basket. Bah! How long are we gonna pussyfoot around here, Terrakion? There we go. Glad you came around to my way of seeing things, eventually. Blah blah blah, it's a big fat oaf in the end. Blah blah blah, it's a big fat oaf. That's my Pokédex entry anyway. But yeah, like, you might think, is that the end of the end of Evangelion? No, it's the, is that the end of our legendary Pokemon capturing journey? Like, Shaggy, this is Shaggy, will you take me on my journey? It's actually not, because now that we've caught the 3 of them, we can also catch the 4th one, Keldeo. And how do we do that? It's actually, like, a little bit obscure. If you come over here to this, like, random island with the 2 trees, that's why it's probably... Also, there's Relicanths just swimming around, which I love. I don't think I need to elaborate on why. If we come over here, where these trees are... And where's the curry pot? There it is. You'll see that there's, like, a curry pot here. And are there not supposed to be, like, footprints on the ground as well? I have a feeling like there are supposed to be footprints on the ground here. Maybe I have to, like, go back to Professor Sonia first, actually. Because she's so important, you know? Have to get her 2 cents on everything. So that she can write on it and be in, like, Pokemon Researcher Monthly, and she won't even acknowledge me, you know? She won't even put me in the acknowledgements. Yeah. And then she just says, like, the same thing, like, about all 3 of them, you know? Yeah, I caught them already. I'm sorry for, like, skipping this text, but it's actually, like, there's no, like, value to this whatsoever. It's literally, oh wow, you caught this Pokemon. That's amazing, here. Oh wow, you caught das Pokemon. Das Pokemon. That's amazing, here. Yeah, give yourself all the credit for it. This is ridiculous. I feel so, like, abused. I did all the work. Who was the one, like, crawling around picking up footprints this whole time? It wasn't you, it was me. It's not about what you want, it's about what I want. I'll forgive you, Sonia, because of your amazing music, like, incidental music. They didn't agree. I had to force them into it. Yeah, go home, write it up. Who's the best cat in the United States? It's you, Yamper Damper. It's you. Greta is a good girl with a cute nose and little feet. Whatever it is, that like cat massage. So now your dog wants a massage. Yeah, I'll restore the Pokemon. There's like one more thing I want to get done today. If I can get like, well, 2 more things technically, but like basically I want to record the end of this like quest this bring me your next terrible gift. It really is, because I'm just like, yeah, whatever, you know. Okay, so now are the footprints going to be there? Yes, they are. Wow, a Pokemon there is here. So now what we have to do, if you can believe this, I don't believe in Beetles, I just believe in me. We actually have to get, like, all 3 of these guys into our party. And we have to make curry. Like, that's what we have to do, because it's next to the curry pot. It's like, that's the nod that you need to know what you're supposed to do. We make curry with all these creatures. We have so many ingredients from doing that Spiritomb thing. I guess we'll use the spice mix. And then we'll add, like, I don't know, we have like 3 of these. Put in some of these, a couple of these, a little of column A, a little of column B. And we'll get going. They're not even paying attention. Like, you can see that thing over there in the background. It's not even, like, paying attention to all my hard work over here. It's like, first Sonia takes advantage of all my hard work to get her, to be able to write her PhD and become, like, an amazing Pokemon professor. Like, Professor, I think I've got it. And now these like, Pokemon are doing the same thing. Like, they're not even, like, respecting my authority. It's like I'm the champion here. It's another thing, Leon is still going around acting like he's the champion, setting up Galarian Twinkle Cups and everything like that. It's like, I beat you fair and square, asshole. It's like, I'm the new champion, you get out of here. It's like, what are you doing still in the public eye, you know? It's like, that should be me. It's like, get into retirement already. Become a Pokemon coach or something. I'm so mad that when I drank my water, it, like, all, like, splurted out all over my face. That's how mad I got. There's Roxette. Roxette, you deserve all of the praise in the world. In contrast, Roxette deserves nothing but praise, you know? Nothing but all the praise that I can give her. She's been, like, an amazing Pokemon for capturing all these legendary things, you know? I couldn't be happier with you. So there's Keldeo. And again, I think we can do the exact same strategy, where I think, like, if I use Iggy, Keldeo won't be able to attack us. So we'll pretty much just be able to cheese it. But first, why break the habit of a lifetime? We need to try the Quick Ball. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Also, does Keldeo have... Like, I know nothing about these Pokemon, by the way. All I know is that I don't care about them. But Keldeo is quite cute. Like, would it not have... I'm gonna start this discourse again. Also, what happened to me wanting to paralyze it? I forgot my strategy here. Like... I'm going to start this conversation again, and once I finish this video, I'm going to never talk about them again, because all I do is talk about legendary Pokemon in the Crown Tundra, and how, like, boring I find them. I'm going to use Volt Switch. Once should be okay to use it. And then I can use Shadow Sneak after that. I'm glad I kept that. But, like, you know, with, like, these things, like, these terrible Pokemon, Virizion, Cobalion, Terrakion, or whatever, like, would it not have been enough just to have Keldeo? Because Keldeo is quite cute. I like the design of Keldeo. He's a cute little water unicorn, you know, what's not to like? But it's like, why do the other ones have to be there? It's like, sometimes you need to know when to stop, you know? Sometimes you literally just need to know when to stop, and I don't think I can hit this thing again without killing it, can I? I'll try it, but I don't think I can. I think one more Shadow Sneak will kill it. No, thank you! Keldeo, you're being a good boy. When we get home, I'm going to give you all of the carrots and hot bran mash or whatever that you could eat. Swamped by Hydro Pump, or not, as the case may be. It puts the lotion in the basket. But yeah, like, my honest opinion is that, like, I think they could just, like, scale down the Pokemon that there are. Like, I see value in there being the legendary Pokemon, and again, this is the last time I'm going to talk about this, but I think these ones, whatever they're called, the Four Swords Adventures or whatever, I feel like they're a perfect example of, like, less is more, you know? Like, would there be a problem with just having Keldeo? It's almost like they thought of Keldeo, and then they and put a lot of effort into its design and it being like a cool Pokemon and everything like that. And then, like, after the fact, they thought to themselves, oh yeah, we also want to have these 3 other hideous, boring horse, deer, goat things, you know? And then, like, had to put them in. So, I don't know. As I say, I feel like it's just like, they're like the perfect example of where less would be more, rather than like having to have like all those other Pokemon that nobody cares about. Like, I challenge you to find somebody. Like, we like to think that like every Pokemon has somebody where they're like, that's my favorite. I swear, I would challenge you to find some person who's like, Virizion is my favorite Pokemon. Because they don't exist. I would actually bet money. I would bet like €200. That's not even that much, right? But I would bet it that there is nobody out there in the world today who is like, you know what, Virizion is my favorite. Keldeo, I can see. I can totally see there are people who are like, Keldeo, I love that Pokemon. It's a cute little water unicorn. What's not to like? But like the other ones, I just don't get why they have to be in this game. By the way, Keldeo, anytime you want to get caught is fine by me, you know? Sooner rather than later would work. Just putting it out there. But can we talk again about how, like, Roxette and Iggy are, like, the ultimate, like, Pokemon catching team? Like, they have they have made this, like, so much easier. All of these, like, legendary birds, legendary titans, legendary things, whatever they are. Like, they have made it all so much easier between the two of them. And actually, to be honest, at the beginning I had underestimated Roxette. I thought Roxette, I'd be able to just, like, paralyze them and then I'd be out of there. But actually, like, Roxette has, like, completely, like, grown in my esteem since then. Like, I'm extremely impressed with how much help Roxette has been able to be. You know, you could sit there and you could increase your attack unnecessarily. Or here's another suggestion. You could just stay in the Pokeball. And then we could go have lunch. Not hungry, huh? I wonder, does, like, a netball work on it? Would, like, a netball? Water type? It is a water type Pokemon, isn't it? Water and fighting? No, apparently not. I might as well use them. I have 5 of them. I need to, like, go back to, like, the recording session from yesterday and check how many Ultra Balls I bought. because like I have used an obscene amount of them over the course of the Crown Tundra, capturing all of these things that just don't want to be caught. Finally! Oh my god. Thank you. Well, there we go. It's the last one of them that we got. No, I don't care. It puts the lotion in the basket. It goes into the box. Well, that's it for this video. I think that was probably like a crazy long video as well. I'll have to see whether I can like cut stuff out or not, but that's it for catching the 4, whatever they are, legendary swords or whatever. Next video, we are going to capture 1 more Pokemon before we move on to Dynamax. I'll do Dynamax Adventures off screen then. Until then, thank you for watching. Bye now.